1K behind, can easily catch up to this, but looking at the major items, right? 3 already completed for Lung, and that's why his damage was so relevant in that final moment of those fights. Once he's fully stacked up, he starts chunking down these frontliners, but especially for people like Haji, who's been, again, deprived of food. He's a little malnourished at this stage. Oh!
That is right, use. Live takes a little bit of damage, but so far okay. Zed used the kick onto Ogwen. Might get bursted down. Ogwen is able to get out of there. And now even the Shifty Sky is coming in for Fish God. Not really connecting, but he already took quite a lot of damage. Ogwen uses the ult, unable to get multiple members. And now Haji catches E1. E1 gets taken down. Team Falcons able to capitalize on the mistake of Dumfeng Yaguai.
Now they've capitalized on it. We look at the gold lead once again. It's still a 4.5k lead for the side of DFYG. But Falcons, they're immediately looking for Zed, and they're going to be able to get him with the whole get away from me, pinning him against the wall with 3 members already down and 1 extra who is staggered. They're opening mid-tier 1 and starting to walk down the entire lane.
We can see how crazy it is when, hold on, before that, Kyle tries to get a kill onto Lung. Lung should still be okay here, but they're able to get the holy defense from Dumfeng Yaguai. But considering it's 1140, it really doesn't matter that much. We can see the turnaround if you just make one mistake. Strong teams like Team Falcons are going to really use that to capitalize on it. So at least Xiaoxi didn't die. If Xiaoxi did die, that would be catastrophic for Dumfeng Yaguai. For now, it really is on Zed as well as Fish God not to butcher their engage again. One bad engage and you're setting up your team for failure.
Especially when you're running the Sky Pierce, you don't want to lose your stacks. You don't want to lose your stacks at all throughout the game. You want to maintain them maxed out, ideally. Currently, I would assume that it's roughly around like 40 to like 30 stacks or somewhere around there, but it's tough to know. And Zed is still trying to find opportunities. In terms of the waves, with a lot of missing from top and as well as mid, that is going to be the strong side of the map for Team Falcons to actually try and push their advantage against Dumfeng Yaguai if they do find another pick. And it's an early wins of nature purchase as they've already found the kill onto Kai.
Well, I do not know how much stack Xiaoxi has, but I'm gonna say enough. That's all we really need to say for this Aurora. Has enough of it. But Super Marco feels pretty confident in terms of dealing out free damage here. The zone control from the Melissa is looking pretty good. It's just that Ogwen as well as Haji has not had. Oh, look at that creep, man! Gets knocked. They were able to get out of there, but right now Flap is all alone. Xiaoxi is godlike. That's the kind of engage you want to see from Fish God.
Oh boy, instant response, and now they're looking for more!
Now Steven using the blazing duet, trying to get a kill onto Haji, and now Ogwen is next, double kill for Lung. With that crazy engage, Dumfeng Yaguai might have sealed it for Team Falcons. Hold on, Kyle tries to get something here onto E1. E1 has to flicker out. So now, what else does Team Falcon have?
Gonna try something. I mean, their front to back was supposed to be their main win condition here, but Ogwen as well as Haji getting taken out like that, it's not easy. Feather Airstrike again as they're looking for inhibitors.
Yeah, at this point, just spam it whenever you can. Flap gets kicked, not a lot of tags. Xiaoxi gets a legendary 8-0-4. At this point, I feel like he at least has 60 stacks, might even be 80. Team Falcons, they're really crumbling going up against Xiaoxi here.
Yeah, it's been quite the struggle. It has been quite the struggle, and they haven't been able to shut him down either. Every single time we see these fat engagements, either whether it's from Xiaoxi, whether it's from Zed, or even another Feather Airstrike to zone, it's just once they get the combo going, it really helps. The fact that E1 is able to put them at a very dangerous health total.
Right now, it's basically all on Super Marco here. He has the damage. He's hoping for his team to give as much space as they can. But I gotta say, Farsa, basically everyone from Dumfeng Yaguai, especially Farsa, is creating so much space, making it so that Team Falcons can't reliably defend, honestly.
I mean, that's the big issue, right? The only person who has like hard CC at this stage is kind of only Ogwin. Everybody else has to play like a soft peel style, and even Haji can't guarantee the CC. But I mean, now it's a little bit more reliable with the glowing wand, but overall there's still a huge down period of just building up those stacks, and that's easily when Diangfu and Yao Guai can use their mobility to kind of get out of that range, or in Zhao Shi's case, just iframe away. So far, I think that Zed has been able to extend their leads really, really well with the engagements from Fish God. At this point, Lung, he's well connected with the rest of his team. He knows how to play in these types of positions when he is ahead, and they're going to look for it one more time. Ideally, it catches both Haji and as well as Super Marco, and I think until they find those pairings dead, that's when Diangfu and Yao Guai will close out the game.
Interesting here. Zed is looking at the opposite side of the map. Diangfu and Yao Guai, they're trying to set for a trap here. I don't think anyone from Team Falcons will really buy it though, but Flap took a lot of damage coming in from Diangfu and Yao Guai. Now Team Falcons know the position of them. At this point, Team Falcons, they want to hope to have a pretty good team fight around the Lord, and for that to happen, you really got to look at Ogwin. If Ogwin gets a massive set, at least 3 members of Diangfu and Yao Guai, Team Falcons has a good chance of maybe not ending the game, but at least making it more even. Because at this point, what is this, like 7,000 gold lead for Diangfu and Yao Guai?
It is a 6,000 gold lead. Well, yeah, six getting pretty close to 7, I'm not gonna lie. But now that they know that Flap doesn't actually have the Purify, he's got to be careful, right? He doesn't want to end up getting blasted down by Yi1, and I think they might opt to try and chunk out some of the other members like Owen, because they can just chain CC it all together. But at the same time, we need to worry about those long lanes, right? Topside is naturally building up. That's an early concentration for Flap.
Zed kicks Flap, not a good kick. He was able to get the deadly magic out of Kyle. So now Diangfu and Yao Guai, they're proceeding towards the Lord here, but they gotta be careful. A lot of their good ults have been used, like the Feather S-Strike. Lung has to be careful. He's taking quite a lot of damage. Oh, look at that fat stack. Oh, able to get 2, forcing out Ogwin to use the ult, but no one is home. And now Zhao Shi trying to get a kill. He does have the deadly magic onto him. He has to be careful. Able to get a kill onto Haji, and E1 gets Flap. And now Team Falcons out to the side. Zed stopping. Juno gets the kill. E1 gets a double, and now Ogwin is running away. Mega kill for Lung. They might even get a wipeout here. Team Falcons, only the Zushin is alive, and with that, Diangfu Yao Guai takes game number 2 against Team Falcons BH.
19-6 in that game. 19-6. It was difficult. I'm not going to lie, especially with the blind picks that Falcons had to throw in there. But man, it felt like Diangfu and Yao Guai was not missing a beat this time round. They were second of when the Lord or a neutral objective would spawn, causing people like Flap, even arguably Ogwin as well, to lose their battle spell very early on, and then they have to be very careful with the way that they position themselves in that front line, because as soon as they start getting picked up, the chain CC made it inevitable for them to explode. But I gotta give it up to Zed. Like, he played a strong game too. He was finding some really good pickoffs, and even in some pretty tough situations, he still peels for the team.
I gotta say to Gideon, like, I might be preemptive, but I don't know if we will see her Rara again. She just showed with the Sky Piercer, she can really start to take over the game, but I'm with you.